Hi, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about off-roading, off-road modifications, specifically with 4Runners, off-road camping and the like. In this video, it's going to be a short video. I want to talk about installing seat jackers on my 3rd gen 4Runner. Now, I have two 4Runners. I have this 3rd gen, this 98 4Runner that I've had now for 22 years. And I also have a 2020 TRD Pro. In both vehicles, I've installed seat jackers. And for those of you who don't know what a seat jacker is, it is a block that sits in the, attaches to the front of your seat, whether it be the driver's seat or the passenger seat, and just raises up the front just a little bit, giving you some added comfort. Now for my 3rd gen, which this video is about, I just installed these and I wish I would have done it 22 years ago. It is so much more comfortable sitting with the seat jackers on it. Even though the Limited that I have has automatic seats or electric seats, which allows you to raise the seat up and down, it still never really was comfortable enough for me. With these leather seats, they get kind of slippery, and I always kind of was feeling like I was being pushed forward. Now with the seat jackers installed, my legs, my thighs are hitting the seat, the back, and I'm sitting back. I don't have that feeling of sliding forward anymore. So again, wish I would have done it 20 years ago. All right, on my 2020, I have already installed seat jackers, and I did this last summer. But for the newer models, it allows you to attach a plate to them so that you can, like a mole panel, so you can attach things like fire extinguishers, which I've done in my case. I don't have that option here on the 98. It's just straight seat jackers, but again, well worth the investment, and I would definitely recommend it. So watch the video if you're interested in seeing how they're installed. It's pretty straightforward. I picked up these seat jackers for the front seat, the driver's seat of my 98 4Runner 3rd gen. So these are from Desert Does It, and it's supposed to give you like 3/4 of an inch lift on the front for a little bit more comfortable seating positions. So here's what comes in the package. First you got these, the blocks themselves, the seat jackers, and if I do a measurement on it, it's about 3/4 of an inch as advertised. We have some short bolts and some longer ones. These are the ones that go through the seat jacker into the floor of the 4Runner, and then the seat rails. These are used to attach the seat rails to the jackers. For some reason, it only came with one washer. It's supposed to come with two. I'm sure I got another one laying around here somewhere, so not a big deal. So the first step is to pop these off and loosen these back seat anchors. So 14mm Okay, now I'm in the front. Push the seat all the way back. Just popping plastic cover off and taking off this 14mm. And I'll be taking it out all the way. And then the final corner here. So how these go on is, so this is where the bolt goes through, and attaches to the floor, and then the seat itself attaches to this anchor point. Now, one thing you want to be cautious of is that, as I mentioned before, there's two different bolts, right? There's a longer bolt with fine thread, and a shorter bolt with coarse thread. The coarse thread one and the shorter one is what goes in here, and then the longer one is what attaches to the 4Runner itself. So you don't want to get these mixed up. I know some folks have done that, and I've seen some comments on Desert Does It's website complaining about the fact that the bolts are stripped or they're messed up, but I think they just didn't follow the directions. Okay, just repeating the process on this side, getting this long bolt with the fine threads run through the floor of the 4Runner. Okay, now that I have the seat jack kind of where I want it, we'll go ahead and let the seat go back down and run this other bolt through here with the supplied washer, the one that made it. Now that I have the jacker torqued down, it says 27 foot-pounds, but I don't have a torque wrench for that, so just went ahead and got it good and tight. But now I'll get this bolt attached through the seat rail, which then will secure this front seat to the floor. Follow the same process. Just put in the new bolt here, the short one with the coarse threads, and just tighten it up. So the final step is just to tighten these 14mm bolts back up on the back of the seat. Here's a shot of the seat jackers installed. Well, I hope you found that content useful. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the comments below. As always, please subscribe to my channel, and that will incentivize me to create additional content like this. See you next time.